For real? Are you young?
Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
They giving me no camera time to start the game off.
The Gators will kick this deep to start us off.
Geez, usually their show is run on the field at least.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. They're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs. With you
got a lane, can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Up there in the city, man.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive.
Oh, yeah.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Okay. You straight down, like the red cat wheels, though.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking
I might swerve and be in that corner. Whoa.
Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds and for gobbling
up
big yardage on that run.
Yeah.
That's what you do when I first come in.
What you talking about?
At some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing
I'm
of
just
beauty
following
when
the
he gets out
blockers,
in the open
cuz.
field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him
gotta
walk
follow
into
the
the end
blockers,
zone.
dude.
They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And this one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
You ain't never had nothing. You know that's a lie, though.
Run it though.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Oh, you put back inside. That's all that matters.
By this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line of
That's
scrimmage,
and
then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for some space. It's Davis. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Gives it to the back. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Too wide.
And that is a gutsy call to go for on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to the go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver.
That's how you round that off.
A huge game of throw. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gamecocks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Ow.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Ran.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Hands off to the left. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
I can't change the route, huh?
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Ooh.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job
He
here
just
by
caught
the
it.
defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now
Nah, he was
it's
running
4th
by
down
him.
and long.
He wasn't moving.
He'll field the punt.
I just couldn't
He's
avoid
got
that
some
pressure.
daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
took too long to develop.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
Man, you check on it yet? Yeah.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on third down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hell of a block over there.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Took me out. Did you potty, Bennett? Good job, big boy.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Alexander. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down with the veteran shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the...
So yeah, okay. I'm going to challenge it. I don't care.
Go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence.
It's close enough to
and
challenge.
you're rewarded with a first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff.
They get outside.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores.
Man, if I get blocked, Buddy's supposed to run through there.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the
But,
day.
man,
You
things
talk
should
about
be
getting
happening
off to
in my
a great
favor,
start.
too.
He may have more in it.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
She still got my phone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a
I
hit.
knew it. Why I threw
the
it?
defense's effort here. You're dealing with one of the more athletic
pressure
quarterbacks
was
in
on.
the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for 3rd down. On the right side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first
They know they
down.
hold me on that.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together through those summer months. Man, it's
living right.
I guess so.
become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially
so
on
was.
3rd down.
I'll
Get
let
him
you a
the
little
ball.
bit more often.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Latest.
No, dude. Stop.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure
There
on
you
the
go.
defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense.
Hey,
When
dude, that nigga broke the bike.
pull around and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have
Never
to
saw
deal
that
with.
before.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There's some
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well he was doing first down.
I ain't heard that before.
Close to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The crazy thing is, shit like that happened to me and my sister when we was kids. Till I was back in the home. We were going down we were going down the hill, and I bailed out of that house. She stayed on there. Ran to a trailer, nigga.
Gets made on the out route.
It cost me nothing.
But the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. It's the 2-minute warning
hell of a
before
price,
halftime
though.
as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
I said, fuck that.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here.
Get out of that shit. Over.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
My can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble.
Yeah.
The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to his quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Let's it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense able to stop him. He's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Oh, I was going to give him some juice.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Not be fucking with it.
You know you love them plants.
You be watering them,
2nd down play here.
I thought you'd look out.
Quarterback gets back. Defense is coming after him.
Yeah, Ryan be really
Play made by the junior.
Look out.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Wow, good.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now.
We don't cost them but a couple minutes for a little water on there, though.
Looking for an open man.
Oh, I shouldn't have played with a pig.
What about Frank? What about nigga Frank? You feed him?
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me is
God,
how they do it on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success.
Been able to clapping cheeks?
No.
Checks the defensive look. Makes some adjustments.
What? Well, I got in trouble.
Looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Defense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Yeah, well, I got in trouble.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it,
I bet you would have.
Huh?
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And bulldozing his way through.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Rifles this football to the left.
No!
4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
That's going to be cribbo.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down
That's
play.
supposed to be
Everything
pick
was
six to
perfect.
cribby.
The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it.
It's not on the money. I took it. Man, y'all know maybe a pick six.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delayed game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first
Good half, guys.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Let's go.
The Gamecocks will kick this away and get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down.
Something about being like Cook instead of catching him.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the mark.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So behind the 6, second and long from the 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. We'll bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Stop.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
He failed. That shit tough. It's on me though. I thought he was gonna fall back.
So here we go. They're gonna go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris.
That's not even midline.
With punting it away. But again,
I ain't gonna tell you what it is.
But you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end.
Oh, okay.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up. He was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And then first down, right back to the running game. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's how you feel, though.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops the ball.
Oh, come on, 5.
Steve. Come on, 5.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle,
Yeah,
just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Let's see here. Let's go.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on fourth down. Now they're going for it again. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You've got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line is able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh.
That's a crucial touchdown because the offense adding its lead now here in the second half.
In the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point makes
Beating the hell out of some shit over there.
You said what?
That nigga base some shit over there.
Oh, yeah, fool.
What he got over there?
Letters he playing with.
Here's the kickoff
Smacking
team
him
now.
Putting them on that table.
Root this one away.
Shooting dice.
Sort of looking to create better field position. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drop. And the Florida offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Handoff, here comes the jet sweep. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. Get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
First down, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense playing close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely, and I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Catch made over the middle. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Ooh. I see him. Oh. That was almost disastrous.
Third down play for this offense right here.
Might as well, right?
And they pick up the first on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Now the handoff.
I didn't get it.
Stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
I'm not playing the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple of scores. They just didn't do.
The South Carolina offense is back around the field.
Oh, it's good. That's all that matters.
Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. And now the running back's got it again. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players
you all right back there?
to make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing there with the running game in those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up there. And moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it.
Yep.
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game.
Did you eat your pizza?
Eat your pizza. Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
He'll hand it off.
Oh, get outside faster than that, buddy.
Scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love those positive yards on first and 10.
Hit that, man.
The first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the same runner's got it again. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They're going to run it. Makes his way in for the score. Touchdown.
That's how you do it.
That's
why
a
does
crucial
go
score
for
for
two?
a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Barely
do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the ground game here with running back.
No, y'all didn't do that.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Oh, that's crazy.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the quarterback dropping back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Lets it fly to the wide.
Oh my goodness.
That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, but you can't hold on to the football.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check this out.
We don't care no more now.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here.
You went away from him.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown. Game
I had him blitzing that gap. That's why he shot through
that. Great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
I'm gonna figure it
The head
out
coach
one
will
day.
decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
I didn't even kick it as hard as I wanted to. I hit the fucking top of it. Damn.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, defense coordinator this week, all you want to tell me is about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all.
Really sound defense on that play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. A really entertaining one. It was 1-1.
GG.
W